Hi, welcome to Cajun Toy Review. Today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Supervillains, The Hood. This is part of the Build-A-Figure Xemnu wave. This figure recently came out. It's one of the newer waves. We've been getting a lot this summer. Hasbro's killing it. But I was excited when this character was announced because I was a little familiar with him from like Marvel Legends in the comics. Marvel Heroes. And when I saw his pre-order picture with that face, I was like, man, please tell me they're gonna give him another head. But obviously they didn't. So, but we're gonna make the best of it. Anyway, so nice packaging for everything. The side, we got a really cool shot of the hood standing there, reversed on this side. You know the drill. Top, nothing on this one. And the back, we have a bigger shot of the hood with a little read-up. A chance encounter with the demon gives petty thief Parker Robbins a mystical cloak and transforms him into a true criminal menace. Here's the other figures from the wave. We've already done Doom. Red Skull should be up by the time you see this video. And lastly, here is the UPC for this figure if you need it. So without further waiting, let's open them up and check them out. Alright, here we have the hood. All out of his packaging, and man, he's a cool figure, but there is some problems with him. But first, let's talk a little bit about the hood. A little backstory for the hood. He's a small-time criminal, Parker Robbins, who basically got into a fight with a demon and defeated the demon and took his cloak and his boots, which gave him a long list of powers, including being able to turn invisible, hold his breath underwater, float, levitate, all kinds of things. Pretty much like a sonic screwdriver. Whatever you needed it to do, it could do it. But yeah, he's been a villain. He's had some pretty good stories, like with the Avengers and stuff. He's kind of whatever he needs to fill in. He's not a super popular villain, so I was kind of surprised that he was in this wave. But in the same time, I'm glad we got a new figure that is kind of smaller known. Now just give us some Sleepwalker, please. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for him. Nothing too crazy. Oh, so sorry. He can actually he's actually had the Infinity Stones at one time or another, and each one of them gives him different abilities, and he can sense them. So like I said, jack of all trades. Whatever you need to do, you can get it done. So let's look at his accessories. Alright, here's our accessories for the hood. First and foremost, the hood is an accessory form because it can be basically used for another character or whatnot. It's a pretty thick plastic for it. It'll hold him up for posing and everything and stuff like that, but it also is going to limit his articulation and posing with it. I like all the line work and stuff in here, the little peak in the top. It looks good. I mean, it looks really nice. Got these cool like medallions, I guess you would call them, or clasp on this, and the bottom's neat. It's all shredded and stuff. That's really awesome. That's really cool detail right there, and the texture on it is really nice. So you can see it's got a really cool texture to it. And anyway, but yeah, any character, almost you can put this on anybody, so really cool. Then he has these two effects right here, which are like energy or magic effects, because he does have some kind of mystical occult powers and stuff. Now the guns are interesting because he is a firearms expert on different types of weapons, and he has access to like all kinds of different weapons he can get his hands on. But he doesn't need them. Like, he uses these guns basically as a focus point. So he just uses it to focus where he's gonna basically let his magic out and stuff. And that's why we get these accessories to kind of wrap around the guns. So yeah, he technically doesn't even need these guns. So really, these are the only things you really need. Thanks. As for the figure itself, first thing that probably kind of stands out is that face. It reminds me a little bit of De Niro in Taxi Driver, or I might put a white suit on him and make him Scarface. But yeah, it's definitely a unique head sculpt for it. You would think we would have like a more subdued, closed mouth one, but no, this is what we get, all in none. So the jacket and stuff is, I want to say it's a reuse. I kind of looked at some figures I couldn't see, but the shirt is nice. I like the collar on it. So really, the color scheme is cool. I mean, I like it, especially with the red. It's just a neat color. It pops on the shelf and everything. But like, he's got some regular little loafers on and stuff, not no mystical boots or anything. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about this character. He just looks like somebody's dad. until you put the cloak on, and then yeah, there you go. Nobody cared who I was until I put the cloak on. But for articulation, it's gonna be pretty much basic. There's not really anything new in here. You can look up about that far. Scream up. He can scream up about this far. He can scream down about this much. The arms, man, that okay, yeah. Got the bicep joint, man. His arms are stiff. I have to put some. I don't want to break that, but yeah, I got to put. You might want to soak him in hot, put him in some hot water, or put a heat gun on it a little bit because his shoulders are tight. He needs to relax. He has a double jointed elbow, so yeah, which is nice. Got good range on that. He has a wrist flex. Oh man, yeah, there we go. And rotation. It's ab crunch. So yeah, look about that. You can scream down about this much or throw up on the street. Sorry. Back. Okay, so that's not too bad. I was waiting to see a big gap in there and stuff like that, but the line goes up, so that's nice. Actually see another button. So yeah, okay, bravo for that. Belt, you know, basically. So I got waist rotation, full waist rotation. If you want. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in a silly mood. It's really late. So you got thigh cut. Yeah, it looks a little weird. Kind of like that. The lines really kind of, I don't know. But as you're gonna see, it's not gonna matter with that cloak. We're not gonna get any crazy poses out of this guy. All right, so we got double jointed foot. Double jointed knee. And he does not have any calf rotation. No foot rotation. And yeah, that's tight too. I have to soak that, but yeah, his foot. There we go. So overall, pretty basic. Nothing crazy, outrageous. Nothing really limiting either. His accessory limits his articulation, not his body, not his. So really, anything you want to try to pose, like when I was trying to do his guns, anything you do it and then put the cloak back on, because it's going to drive you crazy, because it's going to constantly be popping up as you're trying to pose him. And then you still probably gonna have to move him around a little bit if he's not standing straight up for the cloak, because the cloak will almost stay up on its own. But yeah, so probably gonna put this guy on a stand holder or something like that. Like jumping with his guns might be cool if I can get a good look for that. But yeah, I think like there's a lot of other characters could have got remade. We could have got like a Mandarin or I was trying to think of what else was off my head. People that either need an update or we haven't seen in a while. Give me a new Toad. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about this character. I'll try to get some good pictures and stuff at the end. But my experience with this character was from the Marvel Heroes video game that's gone. He was like a boss on there, and I didn't even know who he was like when I first started fighting him. So I read a little about him. I've seen him in the new Avengers stuff, and it's cool. But like I said, it's just a character that can do whatever you need him to do. All right, so who would you like to see like replace this guy in the wave as a classic villain? Because that's kind of what the wave felt like. It was like classics. Anyway, next video should be finishing up this wave and the X-Men wave, and then hopefully we'll be starting the new Joes and the new Iron Man wave. So very excited about those. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. Check our Facebook in the description, and comment. Right. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself.